But yeah, so I went online like I've been doing for a lot of these conspiracies that I don't know much about, and I just found the root base knowledge of the Hollow Earth theory, which is gaining a lot more traction, kind of like the flat Earth theory. I mean, I don't know why people are still arguing about flat Earth. It's obviously flat. But with, according to the, I don't know if this is the main Wikipedia article, but I'll give you guys the base knowledge and we can kind of discuss it. It says the Hollow Earth is a historical concept proposing that the Earth is entirely hollow or contains a substantial interior space. Notably suggested by Edmund Halley in the late 17th century, the notion was tentatively disproven by Pierre Bourgeois in 1740 and definitively by Charles Hutton in 1778. It was still occasionally defended in the early to mid 19th century, notably by John Clevis Sims Jr.
Cletus.
and Jeremiah N. Reynolds. Sounds like some Amish fellers.
Jeremiah Reynolds and Clevis.
Right. But by this time was part of a popular pseudoscience and no longer a scientifically viable hypothesis. The concept of a hollow earth still recurs in folklore and as the premise for subterranean fiction and a subgenre of venture fiction. And then they quote a Journey to the Center of the Earth, obviously is one of the big ones. Let's see here. So the original hypothesis is, in ancient times, the concept of a subterranean land inside the Earth appeared in mythology, folklore, and legends. The idea of subterranean realms seemed arguable and became intertwined with the concept of places of origin or afterlife, such as the Greek underworld, the Nordic Savatheheimer, the Christian hell, and the Jewish Sheol. Earth in Kabbalistic literature such as the Zohar and Hasid. The idea of a subterranean realm is also mentioned in Tibetan Buddhist belief. According to one story from Tibetan Buddhist tradition, there is an ancient city called Shabalal. Isn't that a fucking a song?
Oh, Shabba Rinks.
Yeah. Which is located inside the Earth. So basically, they're saying almost all the religion, all the ancient cultures, all believed that there was some sort of subterranean Earth, and they linked that to a hell or heaven. And apparently, people don't want to listen to Hollow Earth theories.
The fucking Nazis were looking for the Hollow Earth entrance.
Yeah.
Hitler had them going for it. He believed that the Earth was hollow.
So this is
maybe he did some crazy experiments though and shit with them Nazis.
So almost all the cultures have some sort of thing. This one's the Native American mythology. It said that the ancestors of the Mandan people in ancient times emerged from a subterranean land through a cave at the north side of Missouri River. There's also a tale about a tunnel in the San Carlos Apache Indian Reservation in Arizona near Cedar Creek, which is said to lead inside the earth to a land inhabited by a mysterious tribe. So, I mean, we're talking almost every culture had some sort of belief that there was a subterranean, land that you could go in the earth. My question, though, is how far are we talking? Because, I mean, it is scientifically proven that there is layers to Earth, and inside is the
molten core.
Yeah, the molten core.
Allegedly.
So are we just talking that there's enough land inside caves to have people survive?
I don't know. That picture makes it seem like there's a whole nother solar system in there.
Yeah, well, I hope not.
Maybe there is. Maybe like our molten core is actually a mini sun, and there's a bunch of little planets, tiny little planets, and they're doing some revolving.
That'd be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that. So, according to this, some 20th century stuff revolving around the Hollow Earth, the NEQUA, or the Problem of the Ages, first serialized in a newspaper printed in Topeka, Kansas in 1900, and considered an early feminist utopian novel.
All right, stop it there.
Mentions John Clevis Sims' theory and explanation for the hollow earth they sail into. An early 20th century proponent of hollow earth, William Reed, wrote Phantom of the Poles in 1906. He supported the idea of a hollow earth, but without interior shells or inner sun. The spiritualist writer Wilburga Lady Paget,
So they do think there's an actual inner sun?
I guess so.
Man, I believe it.
Okay, so these are all just authors who wrote books on it.
Gary Polson.
This person sounds interesting.
John Wilkes Booth.
No, even better. His name is Michael Grumley.
Oh.
A cryptozoologist has linked Bigfoot and other hominid cryptids to ancient tunnel systems underground.
Damn, I like him already. He's just like that other dude that he was. Man, maybe it's him. He was a cryptozoologist that said they travel through a fourth dimension portal.
Yeah.
Man, maybe he's like, this is a little too crazy. Let's just say they go through tunnels now.
Right.
People think that for like Bear Lake and shit.
Oh yeah.
Bear Lake bottom I don't think has ever been found, so that's why they think there's a
monster.
Kind of like Loch Ness Monster. It's for people listening. It's a giant lake in Utah, Bear Lake, but apparently I don't know for sure. It could be different, but I heard they hadn't found the bottom of it, so they think there's tunnels and there's like a fucking Nessie swimming around.
Nessie. This one says, according to the ancient astronaut writer Peter Colsimo, a robot was seen entering a subterranean tunnel below.
A robot?
Yeah, a monastery in Mongolia.
What kind of robot are we talking?
Colosimo also claimed a light was seen from underground in Azerbaijan. He also, and other ancient astronaut writers such as Robert Cherox, linked these activities to UFOs. So the Hollow Earth theory... And see, this is the problem that I have with a lot of these New Age theories, is they try and link so much shit into one. So you're telling me that not only is the Earth hollow, but Bigfoot and other cryptids take advantage of the Earth being hollow.
I bet there's a group. I bet that's just a group, though. I bet there's a group of, like, you know, they're hollow earthers. They just think it's hollow, that's it. They're probably like, man, these people are fucking crazy. They think that
right.
Bigfoot's going through here.
Cryptid hollow earthers.
Yeah, like, those guys are nuts.
So this one is called concave hollow earths. So it says, instead of saying that humans live on the outside surface of a hollow planet, sometimes called a convex hollow earth hypothesis, some have claimed humans live on the inside surface of a hollow spherical world, so that our universe itself lies in that world's interior.
Wait, so they think that, like, this is like fucking some
that we're inside,
like on the outside, like that? Oh shit, sorry, whack the mic, guys.
So our universe
is inside an Earth, or do they just think that we live on, because it said convex, did I think we just live, like, opposite, you know?
So, right.
So if we took a telescope, we could see the other guys across the way? Which that wouldn't make any fucking sense.
Let's see, sometimes called a convex hollow earth hypothesis.
Yeah, so they think they live on the fucking inside surface, right?
So it says some have claimed humans live on the inside surface of a hollow spherical world.
Man, it would be just
so that our universe itself lies in the world's interior.
Yeah, damn. Maybe that's kind of what that picture's showing, though. Maybe, like, we live on the surface, and then there's other planets. No, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
It would have to be way more ginormous.
That's what I was saying. Earth would be fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I can get around that maybe there's something inside our planet, you know? But saying that stupid shit, it's worse than the flat earthers.
Right. So, this is contrary evidence.
I'm gonna take my little fish oil.
Gross.
Be one health boy.
So it says the time it takes for seismic waves to travel through and around the Earth directly contradicts a hollow sphere. The evidence indicates that the Earth is filled with solid rock, mantle and crust, liquid nickel iron alloy, outer core, and solid nickel iron inner core. Gravity, another set of scientific arguments against a hollow Earth or any hollow planet, comes from gravity. Massive objects tend to clump together gravitationally, creating non-hollow spherical objects such as stars and planets. The solid sphere is the best way in which to minimize the gravitational potential energy of a physical object. Having hollowness is unfavorable in the energetic sense. In addition, ordinary matter is not strong enough to support a hollow shape of planetary size against the force of gravity. A planet-sized hollow shell with the known observed thickness of the Earth's crust would not be able to achieve hydrostatic equilibrium with its own mass and would collapse.
Man, these dumbass theories are gonna drive me back to alcoholism. I need a goddamn beer after hearing this dumb shit.
So, like, for me, I don't get it. So I don't think, and I've never talked to anyone who actually believes the Earth is hollow. Same with, I haven't really had a face-to-face interaction besides trolling Forrest that the Earth is flat. I just don't understand what the argument is. I mean, it's pretty proven that the Earth is hollow, or isn't hollow.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can understand that there's caves that might go deep in that you can explore, but it's not going to be this fucking whole entire opening that leads to a whole nother universe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like saying crystals will help you
hey, man.
adjust your energy levels.
Hey, man.
And the moon really gives you a big burst of energy when it's full.
My favorite